Hello and welcome back for another monthly grocery haul. If this is your first time here, my name is Maddie. I'm an Aussie mum, and on this channel I show you everything I get up to in the kitchen as a mum on a budget. Now today, like I do every month, I'm going to walk you through what I got from my once a month big Woolies grocery shop and my fortnightly fruit and veg shop. Throughout the month, I do a little top-up shop at Woolies, and I also do another fruit and veg shop for the second half of the month. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you how I meal plan for the month. So if you're interested, stick around for that, or you can have a look at the timestamps in the description below. Now, the total cost for all of this on the table. So in total, it costs me out of pocket $571.70. That doesn't seem like a lot for everything that I've got on the table. I've got a lot of meat and quite a few fresh fruit and veggies. So the reason I can keep this so low is because one, I meal plan for the month, and I, avoid those little shops throughout the month because of that. I also do my big grocery shop online, which means I'm less tempted to buy things while I'm at the shops. But in total for Woolies, the total cost was $577. But once I take away the $50 off a month I get 10% off each month up to $500. So I got $50 off. I also got $30 of rewards points off as well, bringing my total for Woolies down to $536. For the fruit and veg, which I'll show you at the end, the fruit and veg only cost me $19.80. I'm really lucky where I am. I've got a great fruit and veg shop. So yeah, I can keep the prices down, shop the specials, although I'm thinking it might not be enough for the fortnight, just looking at it, but I've got to trust my meal plan. And look, if I need to buy something else, I am metro. It's not as though I'm living rural where, I've got to drive a few hours to the shops, but I do avoid doing that, that's for sure. Now, I also got this big packet of roadie that I'll show you from the fruit and veg shop, which was $15, so that's included in my grocery shop. Total being $571. So I'm going to first take you through what I got from Woolies, starting with the frozen food, so I can put that back in the freezer. Jimmy's watching me film this video. He always watches me regardless of what I'm doing in the kitchen. He's my little buddy. He's so sweet. So starting here with the frozen food, I got a kilo of blueberries. This was the only brand in. The Woolies seems to be sold out of their Woolies brand kilo berries. Not sure why, if it's just because they've got a high demand for it or there's a shortage. I got one packet of spinach. I usually buy more, but I have quite a few in the freezer, so I just got one packet. This is our favorite frozen fish, this whiting fillet, obviously from Woolies. It's a huge 800 gram packet. And then also this frozen roadie. This lasts us over 3 months, probably more like 6 months. It has got 30 roadie in it. Really, really yummy. I believe you can buy this from Costco, just looking it up, but we get it from our local fruit and veg shop. So just a few things for the freezer. I'm just going to pop them back in now so they don't defrost. So coming back down here, I'm going to start with the toilet paper. I did a huge bulk order of toilet paper in October last year. It was actually my first ever YouTube video. I showed you what I got for, I believe it was the month of November, or it could have been October. Not sure, but back in October, I bought a huge bulk order, I suppose, of this Kleenex toilet paper because there was a special. If you spend so much on the Kleenex products, you got quite a bit off. I think it was like $30 off if you spend $100. And this toilet paper hardly ever comes on sale, but it was on sale this month, which is great. So I bought 2 packets. This will last us well into next month. For household as well, I got a bottle of vinegar to use in my RoboVac for the dirty water compartment, just so it doesn't smell while the vacuuming and whatnot. And then I also got this Dettol floor wash for the RoboVac. Also, I got some baby wipes for our daughter for when we're out and about. And that was it. Really not much this month in terms of household. Moving on to pantry now. So I got some sage. I got the rest of the spices that I need in our mid-month shop last month. Some pitted olives, sun-dried tomatoes, pickles for smash burgers, and some ketchup. We're not using this as a condiment as such this month, more for like in recipes. Also got 2 kilos of flour. I ordered 2 big bags, but they didn't have it, so they just subbed 2 smaller bags in, which is fine. Now, you're probably wondering why I've got chicken and beef stock cubes, because I really like the chicken and beef bone broth that I buy from Woolies. I couldn't get it this month because it wasn't on sale. I am going to wait till it's half price because it is quite expensive, and I couldn't get it like on sale through any other company. So I'm going to wait and see if I can get it in our mid-month shop. But in the meantime, I've got some stock cubes to get us through. Now, I've also got some red lentils, some korma paste, coconut cream, coconut milk, the brand I really like, panko breadcrumbs, almost 4 litres of the olive oil we like to buy from Woolies, and 3 paper towels. I'm going to try and make this last throughout the month because we've been using way too many paper towels. We'll see how we go. Also got 3 800-gram cans of diced tomatoes. I wanted to order more actually, but it wouldn't let me. So I'll see if I can make this stretch, but I'll probably need to buy more mid-month. I got some Milo because that is what we've been enjoying lately after dinner. 4 big cans of tuna. These weren't on sale. They rarely are on sale, but we still like this brand, so I don't mind paying the money for it. 4 small tins of edamame beans. This is to go with the tuna for a quick lunch option. And then not much pasta this month, just 2 spaghetti, 1 spirals. We usually have pasta about once a week, but we're not having it as much this month. For snacks, we got Lola some of her snacks. Oh, and we also got some tomato paste and 2 cans of white beans. Some muesli bars for here and there throughout the week if we need to take them for lunch, and just some quick options for Lola for daycare and at home if we need, because they're her favorite pouches. Also got some Thai rice noodles for a stir fry that I'm doing. And I'm just checking that I've got everything here. Yes, I've talked about everything there. In terms of baked goods and whatnot, 2 of these pita pockets. I'll chuck these in the freezer because we'll have them later on in the month. 2 wraps for lunches. 2 bags here of wholemeal rolls, and they'll go in the freezer as well. Managed to get 2 cartons of 18 eggs. This is about how much we go through in the month, so it was really great to be able to get these. 2 containers of this butter that we really like because it's just 100% butter. There's no fillers in there. A small cream. I actually had to sadly throw out a small cream last month, so I've only bought 1 because I seem to overestimate how much cream that I'm going to use. I got 1 packet here of butter because I've got some left over from last month, some halloumi, 2 packets of this shredded parmesan. We actually really like this home brand shredded parmesan, a cream cheese, some tzatziki, 2 of our extra tasty cheese. And that is it in terms of fridge other than meat. Oh, also got some garlic bread and this big packet of lasagna. We really like this. This is definitely an once or twice a year thing, and we just thought we'd buy it for this month. It's going to be a bit of a busy month for us, so we'll have this as a quick option with plenty of leftovers for dinner that we can just chuck in. So this is a trying to minimize takeout plan. We'll have this as a quick meal if we need it throughout the month. Moving on, we also got some bananas from Woolies because my partner really likes Woolies bananas, and some jalapenos. And that is it other than meat from Woolies. So for meat, we got quite a bit of meat here. Starting off here, I got, what is this? Just over 2 kilos of pork shoulder and I never quite know how much it's going to be until I get it. Just under $24. I got here a whole chicken, which is on sale for $6.90, which is a really great price. I got some chicken legs. I love to cook with these. $5.67 for 1.6 kilos. 2 packets of leg ham. I like to buy it like this just so it lasts a little bit longer for lunches. Some pork ribs. This is a bit of a treat for this month, as well as the salmon. This was $33. A small packet of lamb mince, 500 grams. I think this was about $8 or $9. 2 1 kilo packets of beef mince for $11 each. I got chicken breast, which I haven't bought in yonks. I've only ever cooked with chicken thigh over the last year. So I'm using quite a bit of chicken breast this month just because recipes specifically call for it. So here I've got almost 1.5 kilos for $12, $8.50 a kilo, and then another $12 worth there. The bulk packets. Also got a bulk pack of thigh fillets, $14 a kilo. I got here some mild salami from the deli for $3.19. It was $30 a kilo, and some thawed green banana prawns for our garlic butter prawn pasta we have at the start of every month. Ben's going to cook that tonight. It was $20 a kilo, so $9 of prawns for the 3 of us. I've got my sister staying with us. Now, our beef blade steak, when I took it out of the bag to pack it away, because I pack all the meat away before I'm ready to film when I come home from picking up my Woolies order, I noticed that the bag was full of air, and then it had also been leaking throughout the bag onto my hands. That's why it's in this Ziploc bag. Anywho, this was 1.1 kilos for $20. Quite expensive, $18 a kilo for this beef blade steak. I'm considering letting Woolies know about this because although it looks okay, I can't be sure when the bag obviously broke, the seal. So yeah, I think I might let them know about this. Back to the lamb strips here. So online when I was looking at this, I did not pay attention to how big the packet was, which I should have. But I saw, 2 packets of lamb strips for $15 already marinated because we're doing lamb souvlaki's with tzatziki dip, the tzatziki dip and the pita bread this month. Look how small. I know that it's lamb, but it's smaller than my hand. It's such a small packet of lamb. I'm sure there's more in there. Well, maybe there's more in there than what it looks, but I'm glad I got 2 of them. So $15 for a serving of lamb for dinner. And that was it for Woolies. So I'm going to put away all the cold stuff now and then take you through what I got from the fruit and veg shop. For the fruit and veg here, I've got the prices to go through because I know a lot of you are interested. So the packet of carrots, it has already been opened for Jimmy. He's already had a carrot on arrival. So this was $1.80. That's a pretty typical price for this fruit and veg shop. The 2 big lovely sweet potatoes. These were one of the specials, 99 cents a kilo, so $1.90. Brown onions, really great quality. Another special, 80 cents a kilo. They've been really expensive at the moment. So it was good to see this. 88 cents a kilo, $1.40 for these brown onions. This broccoli is definitely the veggie that needs to be used first. It's still in good shape, but it needs to be used in the next few days. This was $1.50 a kilo, so $1.35 for 2 big heads of broccoli. Eggplant, I wish I got more of this, really lovely and fresh. $4.99 a kilo, so $4.17 for this eggplant. 3 capsicums, red capsicums were $3.99 a kilo, so $3.30. 4 avocados, really great quality. When I say great quality, they're still hard, so they're not overripe, and they look like they're going to be really nice. These were 80 cents each, so just under $4 for 4 avocados. And then my bananas that I get from the fruit and veg shop, I think they taste the same as the Woolies one, but Ben prefers the Woolies bananas, and that's okay. These were $1.79 a kilo, so $2.30 worth of bananas. So all of this for $19 and some change for the fruit and veg shop for the first 2 weeks. I think I'm going to need a bit more. For other veggies too, you might be able to see outside. I've still got a few pumpkins from the garden, and there's more in the garden too I need to go and check this afternoon. And then for fruit, just going to go hard on the bananas. And we've also got some frozen, obviously frozen berries from Woolies, but some other frozen berries in the freezer as well. But I'll probably have to get some more fruit. We'll see how we go. This is what I got today. I didn't have a trolley because they were all being used. So I just used the bag that I had. So I filled my bag up with what I could. And I might have to go back, but I'll try and make this stretch. And lastly, for those of you that are interested, this is how I plan my monthly grocery shop. I write down for each day. I've left a few spare here for leftovers, or, you know, if we are going to go out and eat or whatnot, because I tend to over plan for the month. I write on each of the days a meal, just so I've got a plan. You can see here's another one. I've spent 1, 2, 3, I've left 4 nights free for leftovers. Or whatnot. So I write down just the plan of dinners for the month. I don't plan out brekkies or lunches because they're on the fly and that's what works for us. Up on the corner here's always a photo of Jimmy. So this month it's a photo of Jimmy with the pumpkins from the garden. He loves the pumpkin patch. He's always going down there and sniffing around. But yeah, and he also loves the pumpkin skin if we don't eat it. He has some roast pumpkin. So Jimmy features every month. And also on the planner, there's a little to use and eat section. So I know I've got feta and Greek yogurt we need to use up in the fridge, left over from last month. Down the bottom here is a little budget reminder. So the budget for the month for us is $650. I've got to write down what we spent and what's remaining. And then down here is a little top-up list. So throughout the month, anything I need to remember to get from Woolies or the fruit and veg shop, I write down here. So I've got a little list for throughout the month. So this is our monthly meal planner. If you are interested in getting your hands on one of these every month, check out my link to my Patreon down below. In my Patreon, I also, at the start of every month, link the recipe links to everything that I'm doing. If you need inspiration for the month, or, you know, if you plan week to week, if you need any inspiration, that's in my Patreon, as well as little snippets of what I cook throughout the month. I post here on YouTube. 1 or 2 weeks of the month, I might film and post a cook with me video. But that is it for my meal planner. So with this, you also get a grocery list, which I'll show you. Grocery list looks like my filled out one is in the car, but it might seem super simple, but I really like this because as I go through and write down what, you know, my however many recipes or dinners for the month, I then go in and write down what I need to get, and I've got it all, you know, in different sections of the shop, as well as my fruit and veg shop. So I can have this when I do my online order, and I know exactly what I need to order, so I don't miss anything most of the time. So that is it for my grocery haul for the month of April. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.